Hi, my name is Yuliia and this is my YouTube channel Fulbrighter from Ukraine, and in this video we are going to talk about applying for Fulbright Scholarship in the last moment. As the deadlines are coming in many countries this spring and summer, I receive a lot of messages whether people asking me, hey, should I apply if I have only 2 weeks left, I feel I'm unprepared, and or should I wait another year? My answer is also you should try this year as long as you're eligible. You definitely should, and sometimes we tend to underestimate our skills and experience. And even if you're not getting it this year, you will still have a very valuable experience and very often a feedback from Fulbright committee that you can request later about what you can improve and how you can do better next year. So I know, like a little disclaimer, I know that in few countries you must submit GRE and or TOEFL results with your online application. I know in that case, like, you will need more time to prepare it, so I'm talking about those where you only send online application with your reference letters, as it was in my case in Ukraine. So if you need more time to prepare, count on that as well. So what you should focus if your Fulbright application deadline is in a week from now. So first, please double check whether you're eligible. And you must check that on the Fulbright website for your country, because requirements differ greatly from country to country. And if you have any questions whether you're eligible or not, you must ask your Fulbright office in your country, because no one like me can help you with that. Such people can just confuse you. Then second, contact 4 people that you think may give you recommendation letters. I'm saying 4, although requirement for Ukraine was 3, because someone wouldn't reply, someone will reply late, or say like, sorry, I cannot, or like, I cannot do it in English, etc, etc. So I think an extra person is always good, and if you have more recommendation letters, you still can submit them. That's fine, as long as you have the minimum amount. And then once you have that done, familiarize yourself with the application. Go and fill out all of those easy things that you already know for sure, like your name, address, education, work experience, etc, etc. And after that, make a list of things that you still need to prepare. That probably would be the list of the universities where you think you want to study and your essays. And here I actually recommend to go a little bit backwards and search for the universities you want to study at first, and that will help you to familiarize yourself with the way your area of study research is approached in the United States, and based on that you can better write your study objectives and phrase why you have to study in the United States and how that will be beneficial for you. After you have a list of 4 universities and areas that are close to your study objectives, we can start drafting essays. By this time, people you contacted about reference letters probably will start replying and maybe asking questions on what exactly you're going to study, what's your plan, and you already can briefly describe it based on what you're planning to write. The main things that you have to cover in your essays, as well as everywhere through all your Fulbright application process, you have to have this prepared and phrased all the time, as why have you chosen this area of studies, and I would recommend to keep a good balance of professional reasoning and explanation and storytelling, so it wouldn't sound boring. And then next, you must know why you're going to study in the United States. Why specifically United States? Why not Canada? Why not Great Britain, Germany? And how that will be beneficial for your country when you come back home, and for the United States while you will be there. This is the most tricky part, and people usually don't know what to write. Because, well, let's face it, we all know you're not a Nobel Prize winner, more likely you've just finished your undergrad. So this is where I recommend to talk, like, what you can, well, what you can write about how you will be benefiting your area back at home is you say something where you should focus on something really realistic, what you can do for your workplace, your university, your community once you get home, and in terms of how you can benefit your US university, you probably want to focus on cultural exchange first. If you know for sure how you can benefit your colleagues in the United States professionally and your professors, your classmates, please go ahead, write that. And in your personal statement, while keeping it professional, I do recommend you to show your personality more and show what you're interested in besides your studies, because to get a Fulbright scholarship, you don't have to be a straight A, like top student. You can get it with very average grades, but you really need to show what is special about you, what you do besides studies, how passionate you are about studies and your hobbies, and that you're a really outgoing person, and that may contribute to the decision sometimes as much as the grades, I think. Personality and charisma means a lot for Fulbright, and they're sending you not just to study at home, but also to do cultural exchange. So hopefully by the end of writing your essays, you already got your reference letters and recommendation letters, and if not, this is the time to hurry up and remind or find another person who can write you a recommendation letter. It's always a good idea to give your application to proofread to someone. The best case scenario is someone who is fluent in English and has experience of grant applications. Sometimes that impossible to find in one person, so you will have to find two different people who can help you with that. No matter that I've been living in the United States for 5 years, since English is not something that I'm actually studying, I don't think that my grammar is good enough, but I do provide services for application review, for essays review, so you're welcome to send it my way. Just schedule an appointment. I will send I will leave the contact information under this video. Of course, when you fill out your application, make sure that you filled out all the fields and nothing is missing, and you are sure that you fit all the requirements that they have. But I would also say that sometimes do not stress out too much about little details, because if you're an excellent candidate and there is a little technicality missing somewhere, they will contact you, they will reach out and let you correct that. So focus on presenting yourself first. That's the most important. Another thing, they always recommend to do not submit your application on the last day, because the website might be stuck, crashing, etc, etc. Many people will be doing everything on the last moment, in the last hour. But since now we are talking about applying within 1 week, you may end up doing that, but please try to do not leave everything for the last hour. Try to submit everything on time. So, yeah, well, this is my advice if you're very short in time with your Fulbright application this year, and I wish you good luck, and let me know how it goes.